Another episode of Aurogiri. Today is Friday morning, May 6th. It is the day after our Nerf update, emergency update maintenance. So they did mention two problems. One was that the Dullahan weapons were doing too much damage. Hopefully not too much damage. And there was also something about Golden Weapon Hunt not being properly labeled, and it was crashing during the week. So maybe they fixed that. I don't know. But there is some unintended compensation for us. Once we log in here, we'll be able to check that out. And I've seen some pictures from my friends very quickly, just look through group chats as I woke up, see what's going on. Give me some heads up, and things are looking good. Things are looking good, very good. So I have full energy because we had maintenance yesterday and I was out with my friends, so that was all fine. So we have presents as soon as we log in. What are those? We have a 100-point medal. I don't know what this is for. We get 500 Druma points. I don't know why. Fuck, whatever. Okay. Okay. And then we go to account, and we're going to have 5 full restores and 3 200% boosts. Okay, cool. I'll take 5 full restores. So 5 full restores is about $15, and 200% is about $3. So it's about $20 compensation, right there. So I will take that gladly. Give me those energy restores. Nom 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 nom. Cool. Alrighty then. So this unintended compensation is going to be for players who've basically already played the first week of Fever. So as you guys know, Fever has been ongoing. We have a little less than a week. We still have a week left of Fever. To get 9,999 XP dungeons? Or do you mean tickets? That ain't many tickets. That's like 5 hours. I should know. Alright, so from what I've been told, this should be pretty hype. If we go to Purgatorium Exchange Rokuto, tickets, I know, it's okay, Mary, it's alright. So, as you can see, these have reset. I myself have purchased the Warrior Magatama. I have purchased the Lost Magatama. They are back. So now, that's, as we say in the business, OD. So I'm going to buy that real quick here. So that's back. Lost Magatama is 2,000. I'm going to buy that right now. That is all the Lost Magatamas we need to make the Purg Mag, the 135. So I already have a cut. I actually got a cut in reward. And I have the 2 Lost. And if I just do a shit ton of normal, I might be able to get a Headless Warrior. And I might be able to make a Mag. That's OP. That's amazing. Like, that's awesome. So, recipes, hopefully they still drop. Hopefully they didn't do anything to that. Like, as you can see, I have hundreds of this stuff. I ran it a lot. The Oogie is back. The Mag recipe, however, did not respawn. It did not restock itself. So, what does that mean? I've never actually, like, bought a Mag recipe and then redone the same Purg. I know that when I had the Sleet recipe given to me from Oni mode, I was still able to purchase it. But as I've already purchased it, this did not restock, which is very interesting. But the Ogi did. So now I have 2 Screams. I'm doing that easy right now before they mess things up. Easy clap, easy purchase. So there's a chance to get a second Purg Ogi. I mean, it's right there. I don't see them doing an emergency maintenance. So now I have 2 Scream Ogis. That's awesome. That's fantastic. Your Genshin account got hacked? What the hell? Stop sharing your passwords. That's the only way. Oh, I don't know. But that sucks. Anyway, that's good advice. Don't do that. Oh, you're welcome, Nine Eye. You're welcome. Because now you can get another one. So that's fantastic news. That is fantastic news. I don't imagine they'll interfere with anything. You didn't show your password? Well, I don't know, man. That's what they all say. That's what they all say. Genshin account. That's hard. I don't know. First I hear that. Alright, so we gotta go to Kyoto. Because Kyoto is, you can probably infer, if that reset, did Kyoto reset? Answer, yes. Alright. So let's go to Kyoto real quick. Go check that out. Kyoto. So that's really big. That's really huge. No dilly-dallying. We went right for it. I wasn't even thinking of the mags resetting. I only thought of the Ogi. I'm like, oh, cut mag? I'm buying that right now. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And it's still fever. So if people like want to like go farm more medals to get that stuff, I mean, you're just going to get more drops. Like it's like the best timeline for that. So that is good. That is very good. That saves you a whole probably like 5-month cycle before Dullahan returns, if not more. Because God knows they'll just rerun like Levin or something. People like, I don't want to do that anymore. So this is the wrong girl to talk to. I want to talk to Sugamo. So if we talk to Sugamo real quick here, this stuff is sold out. Interesting. Someone told me that it was reset. I guess oh yeah, I couldn't buy that again. I bought that last time. So certain things you can't buy twice. However, the LTD restores are back. The Fox Fiend Venom Sacks, if you haven't bought them, or if you have, they've fully restocked themselves. The 400% drop boosts are back. And most importantly, oh, I feel bad. I didn't buy the friggin', I didn't buy mag powders. I didn't take advantage of that, I don't think. I don't think I bought the defect either. No, I did not. But, most importantly, the scrap is back, so buy yourself a second scrap. Absolutely do that if you have the funds for it, the drops. So that's great. That's fantastic. That's awesome. So there's LTD restores. They're very cheap. $250 gets you 5 of them. If you haven't already bought them, well, now you know. And then there's the drop boost as well. I myself I have 0 300% drop boost anymore. All I have are 200s. If that. I only have all boosts, actually. So, and Shigarakis do not drop. So, I will gladly take these. So, I need to get more of those, obviously. But that's awesome. So, scrap restock, Purg Ogi restock, Purg Mags restock, and everything in this exchange shop that is available to be bought twice, restocked. So that is huge. A scrap is worth, what is a scrap worth? What is the value of a scrap? I've never done this. So like a Yorozu is what, $500? Yeah, Genshin's like pushback too. Like Ayaka's with us for 240 days, 239 days now. Which is fine for me. It just gives me more time to save for Yellen, honestly. And they're going to give you like, what, 400 Primo Gems every week until they fix it? So like, it's like a really big delay if they put that forward. Because I saw they did a thing, they put out a notice that everyone's going to get like a fragile resin every week. And like 400 gems and some other goodies. So hopefully it can stay like that for a whole year. That'd be great. I'll take them gems. I'll keep doing my daily login, get my gems. That'd be fantastic. So if 120 Yorozus is like what's that, like $500 or $600? I don't know what it is now. Let's just say it's like $500. So that's 1 Yorozu. So $500 divided by 15. So every scrap is worth about $33. Because if you take 33.333, 33 times 15, you get $4.95. So every scrap you get is like $33 worth. So that's really good. Onigiri? No, we're talking about Genshin. He lost his thing. Yeah, that teapot's messed up too, yeah. I just keep logging in every week and I get 5,000, like, silver coins. Like, it doesn't even matter to me. I just get coins. So, like, I already made my teapot. Like, I don't need anything else in it. Like, it's fine. So, the next thing we have to do, and I do appreciate everyone coming out and talking. It's nice to see you guys on a Friday. So there they are. I just bought the Headless Lost and the Headless Warrior Magatama. That's great to have a second copy because, as I said, if I just like run a crap ton of normal, I might be able to get a Headless Warrior Magatama, and I might craft it. Like, I know one guy I was playing with, he's gotten like a lot of cut mags in reward. I think he and my friend Red, I think they have both gotten Warriors mags from running normal, just the Headless Warrior. And I think if they have the recipe and the drops, they could craft that mag, 135 mag. I'm tempted, given the climate. If I can get myself a second Warrior Magatama from just running a crap ton of normal, which I have to do. I actually have to run a lot of normal. The drops are so disproportionate. I have like 3 times as many arms, like proportionately as I do normal drops. So like I might be able to make the 135 mag. And I might do that instead of making the twin sword, given the circumstance. I wanted to make the spear and the twin swords, but I might just make the mag and go get a Darkfin twin. I think that might be the best solution, because it's class and blade either way. You know, unless, well, that really comes down to how much they nerf this weapon. So I'm trying to get myself some darkness really quick so we can do a comparison, because we do have to test how the headless weapon is going to perform as it used to, compared to how it did pre-nerf, because that's kind of on me to find out. That's a lot of thunder over there. Holy frig. Frig, I had a dark build. Like, I'm here because I used it to fight the fox, so we're gonna see what that's like, because I'll have a direct comparison. But I need a dark build. I absolutely do. So I have a great dog with like 40 dark on it, I think. But almost 40 dark. So I put that on. I have a Cielo. I have a Knowledge Mag, I think, in here. Yeah, there it is. Knowledge Mag with a lot of crit. Redux. Do I have another Dark Mag? Maybe? Do I need Darkness? How much Dark do I have? 158? Okay, I might not need more Darkness. So let me replace my Revolt real quick with the Morning. And let me hold the Morning so that I can compare like how much element I have. If I have 250 or close to it, that'll be enough to test. So let me just equip that. Status 94 crit, that's pretty good. 228 dark, is that enough? Do I need another mag or is that fine? Max cooldown, crit force could be higher. That's because of the knowledge mag actually. Knowledge. If I was gonna like triple ornament the cut, but I might just triple ornament the other one. I was thinking about like cut mag with like triple Avengers. You could pull it off at 140. You'd have like 50 crit on one mag. It'd be kind of like really good. Darkness. Could have swore I had something else for dark. Maybe not the knowledge. I do have another who's it? Cielo. I don't see it anywhere. Lost. Dang it. Oh well. I guess I could just sort by name. I just thought I would have wore it recently. Cielo. It's not called Cielo, it's called Magatama of like Darkness or something. Spear Mastery Max Cielo. I think I have a naked one. No, they're all just bad. I gotta fix these mags. Yeah, it's just got Slice on it and Dex. This one at least has like 8 crit and a chance to dodge physical blows. It's okay. So if I throw that on real quick, I do lose attack. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. This is fine. This is enough. Don't I have regular mastery mags? Hold up. Because, like, that Cielo is kind of bad, but, like, I thought I had, like, an actual mastery with, like, 14 crit or something. Spear, mastery. No, it's Soaring Peak. I'm pretty sure I had something for darkness. Spear mastery, they're there. 8 crit. I don't think I have a double crit one at all. No, I just have single roll crits. 7 HP, SP, SP, and this one is... God damn. That one's 7 crit, and that one's 8 crit. This one gives me like 8,000 health? Really? Okay, I'll wear that. Sure, that's fine. So that should put us like 300 dark or something. Cool, that's great. And our attack's like passable. My chakra's only that much? What? We can fit more on the build? Really? What's our skill force? God damn, we don't need more skill force. We don't need this great dog. What can I do? I'm probably going to crash changing mags, but this is a very, very, very flexible, weird build that shouldn't exist. I can wear a Haydara? Really? Immune to critical? Okay. Like 50 pierce? Okay. I can wear a lychee. I've never worn a lychee in my life, but I'll do it. Fuck it. 100 crit. Let's go. There's a build. There we go. That's nice and meta. Okay. So I'm just gonna go fight like these 3 test engines, and we're gonna see like how much damage it doesn't do. Wait, what? Oh, it's still yesterday, my dudes. It's not reset yet. We have like 15 minutes. This isn't even an achievement. Damn it. Oh well, whatever. I just got restores. I didn't even think of that. Okay, so we'll probably see this like damage in like a second, because like I put out a clip the other day of doing this. So what are you gonna do, hands? 3 mil, 4 mil, 5 mil. Oh, that's not bad. That's not crazy damage, but it's not bad damage, you know. 7 mil. Oh fuck, they didn't do shit. Oh mama, let's go. I don't even know if you're weak to dark, but fuck them. Oh my god. That's not bad. What is... We gotta go test it, like, officially. I don't see any 13s, but that's not bad. 7? 6? 5? Okay. 8? Ooh, they were gentle. Yeah. Woohoo! 11. Woohoo! Okay, cool. That's a bit more than other damage multiplier weapons. So, like, that's the direction they wanted to go in, but it's not, like... Fuck, that was fun! I never look. That was fun! I'm going in that crystal. Whee! But that was actually fun. That was really fun. Alright, let's go, like, hit something that's not... I thought my achievements were reset. Let's go to, like, Azami, so we can do a direct comparison to what we did the other night. That was good. That wasn't bad. That was not bad at all. This is a nice build. This is a decent build. I might remember this one. Lychee with triple crit, and crit that, crit this, and mastery, and I still have how much chakra? What is that? 15? No, you had 10, 71, 14, 13 chakra left? That's crazy. 47, 55, 43. Damn. And I think our cooldown's full. Our crit force is low. Well, that's not right. I can't wear this knowledge mag. The crit force is too low. It's absolutely too low. Like, I should be doing way more damage. This is not a proper test. This is this is too much crit. How do I get crit force? I could get 6,000 attack? 4,000 attack with a redux? What gives the most crit force on a mag? Like, the redux is attack. It is cooldown. 30 crit force? That's a lot. How much is a frozen hell? Just for comparison's sake. Crit force. 40 on a frozen hell. And frozen hell's not negative dark, is that correct? 40 crit force. That would put us at 270. That's weird. Why is that so low? Spear Mastery's 20 crit force. You know what? I think I have a crit force knowledge. But it's not that much. How much crit force is on a lost or a cut? How much is on that? Actually. Only 20? What? That's so small. What the hell? Oh, my crit stays the same if I put on a Redux? Really? Okay, so that doesn't matter. My health is already maxed. If I equip this one, cool. Alright, cool. So we still have 100 crit. That puts us like 20 crit force higher. We lose a lot of dark. Actually, we need that dark. Never mind. I'm putting it back on. I'll put it back on. Okay, cool. Alright, okay. I thought I had more darkness than that. Okay, so let's go to that place we're gonna go to. Azami. Because, like, I'm really just damage testing the Ogis, and the Ogis are 100% dark, so the darkness matters kind of more than the attack in this case, I would say, I would argue. I mean, I could test it. that would make the most sense, but I'm just excited to have 100 crit for a test build. Let's go with that. This chakra is messing me up, though. I should have way more chakra. Or, like, I have too much chakra. I don't know. This is weird. Lychee's weird. I never use it. Usually I don't. I'm usually like really high on affinity, so it's not that big of a gain for me. Okay. But yeah, the exchange shop's resetting is really huge, and like I didn't see any 23 mils or anything like that, but god damn, this Oogie with crit is kind of crazy. Like I usually walk around with like 50 crit, you know? Like that's usually like just I'm like, oh, I'll crit half the time. But actually like seeing the numbers, it was quite refreshing. It was exciting. Alright, so morning is here. So we should be able to tell what the multipliers are doing. I didn't see any huge crazy numbers, but I did see an 11 once. And that was on the Oogies, like that wasn't on collapsing. So Sato, we had our Nerf update. All the exchange shops reset, essentially. So you can get the Oogie again from Purg. Just for comparison, I have Decapitated Scream right here. And if I go to my inventory, we can click on skill cards. I can hit recent. We have Decapitated Scream again. So because I already had I had 6,000 medals, I think. So I was able to rebuy Decapitated Scream. I was able to buy both mags again. I didn't buy the cut mag, but I wasn't going to buy that again anyway. So that's really big. The recipes doesn't matter if they reset. That honestly is a moot point. Funny enough, the mag recipe didn't reset, which is interesting. Because what if I bought it and sold it? Like, I was dumb. Like, what would I do? Anyway, Plasma Blade. Okay, we did damage cap. Alright, well, I think we're done here. 114777. Was that just a dark multiplier I think I saw? Can we get them both to trigger? That was a thunder multiplier. Right, this thing has thunder on it too. I forgot about that. 12. Okay, so that's about it, I think. So it's adding a million, maybe? Plasma Blade. So 114. So what was it? 1149999? 9999. And then it was 114. So 11,400,000. 11,500,000. Let's just add the 1 because we're nice. So we have 11, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3. Right, it's a 6-digit number's a million. That's 100,000, that's a million. One more digit. So we're looking at, I have it in my calculator here, 11,500,000. That's what it is. 11,500,000. Okay, 11,55555. So minus 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this multiplier is adding it's adding 1.5 million damage, which I believe is twice as much as other multipliers? Question mark? Because I heard that multipliers had been like nerfed on JP, or at least JP's multipliers had been different from ours in the past. So like if I grab my Supreme, for example, if I can get the Supreme to trigger some multipliers, we can do a test here. So damage cap, and that's Claws and Blade 7, by the way. It's the same skill, it doesn't matter. We just need to proc a thing. The multiplier. Okay, so there we see 10, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. So you can see, like, that was only 10.99. I mean, I don't have any fire. So 10.99999. So what did that add? That added like what, 100k? Yeah, that actually just added 100k. That was a blaze mag. That was garbage. Actually, that was a blaze mag. So that's what you get with 0 like element, I guess. Because I only have like the 50 on the weapon. It's kind of bad. It's only a 10% chance too. It's hard to proc. Damn. Remember when like Supreme was like the best weapon in the game? 10, no, 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 no. Okay, cool. So maybe element is a lot more dependent. I'm gonna die. I just want to read this weapon. Fire element during a critical hit at a rate of 10%. Okay, and I have like 5 fire, so it's not a good comparison. I don't know if I have any dark weapons with multipliers, honest to God. I know I have the Dark Fin, but I don't have collapsing on it, like, for obvious reasons, because it's just, I don't know, not that good. I wish I could sort by damage multiplier. That's interesting. I guess I could grab the Frozen Shadow. I'm not answering that phone. First hit, did it do it? 10, 6, 9, 9? Really? Okay, let's go look. That number's so low to the ground, I can't read it. 10, 6, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. So, Dark Fin at maximum darkness adds 70k damage, okay? Yeah, it's adding 70k. It adds 70k when it triggers. And we had Bolt Trigger, and it went to 113, which means it adds 70k twice. So we had both multipliers proc. It added 140k damage. Or no, not 70k, 700k. My apologies. Jesus, 70k would be like dog shit. They'd be like negligible. So it adds 700k damage, so it's adding 1.4 million if Bolt Trigger, so both are 700k. Therefore, the Morning is actually twice as effective as the Dark Fin in terms of damage multipliers. So that is good. It's not like as good as it could have been. I mean, we know what that could have been. But it is a higher multiplier, which is nice. 14.9. I think we saw a 12 at one point earlier. I think that's correct. So, what we can infer is that the headless weapons have a higher damage multiplier than the Dark Fin weapon, which is cool. So it does add 1.5 million instead of 700,000. So that's really good. So it's not like, I think that's what they intended, was it to be more, but not like limitless more, like not 9 million more. So I mean, it's still good. It's still better. So in terms of darkness, yeah, it would out DPS the Dark Fin in terms of multiplier. The multiplier is stronger than the Dark Fin. However, the Dark Fin does have 40 more backstrike than the Morning weapon. So in terms of like, if you got behind someone and you hit them with an attack that wasn't already capping, the Dark Fin would probably pump out more damage than the Morning weapon. Now, I only have the 128 version of the Morning, and I know a lot of people are going to be, like, that's going to be their focus, is on the 128, not so much the Purg 133. Is it fair that I want to call, like, the 128 not a Purg? Like, I in my mind, I feel like this is, like, a weapon. Like, it's just, you know, it's like this is like an LTD weapon, and the 133 version's like a Purg. The Night Sky can hit 1.1142. That's right. So that's a good point. The Night Sky is kind of special in the fact that the Night Sky says at a multiplier of... Did they change the wording of the morning? They did not. It is still a damage of 1 is dealt. So I think that's arbitrary. But the thing about the Night Sky, and you're right, the Night Sky... God dang, I haven't used mine in a long time. Night Sky is a bonus of 2 damage. So let's just say, for example, if it's 1, it should be understood as like 700k, which would be like the limit. And then if it's a bonus of 2, it should be 1.5, which would give you 11.4 based on what we just saw. So I'll actually equip the Night Sky, and we'll go hit with that too. I do not have Dark on the Ignis. The Ignis is a 1-point multiplier. The Revolution's weapons are also a damage of 2 as well. I don't know if it actually translates that way. I haven't really fully tested them. I just hit stuff with multi-hit, so I can't really say. But it is interesting. I mean, we could go to that test dungeon, but like everything just hits cap in the test dungeon. It's weird. It's kind of, I bet everything does, like, I bet like the Darumas and test dungeon have like negative damage, like negative defense to make Vanguard seem stronger than they're supposed to be. I guarantee it. Okay, so now we have a Night Sky, a Frozen Shadow, and a Morning. So we're not about to make the claim that Night Sky is better than any of these other 2 weapons, because the attack is much, much lower and the proc chance is a 20% hit rate, whereas the others have 2 at, like, Darkfin has 2 multipliers at 40, and the Headless has 2 multipliers at 30. And I think that's true for both this form and the 133 form. But let's just look at it to see if they did anything else to it. Rear attack 10, a bonus of 1 damage is dealt based on Dark, based on Lightning. Damage cap cannot be exceeded. Remaining HP or more, 5 crit, 3 crit force. Okay, so nothing really changed there. Everything seems the same. 70 Dark and 40 Lightning. Funny enough, like, I don't really have any Lightning. I have like 30 Lightning with this Night Sky. Yet the multiplier was kind of the same. Like, you'd think that I could just throw on, like, instead of the Spear Mastery. What does the Spear Mastery give? It gives, like, Slice. Yeah, it's actually good for us for collapsing because it gives Slice. Slice, 50 Dark, crit force, 20. I could probably sub out the Knowledge for, like, I have it over here somewhere. Like, I was going to grab a Raiju Mag, but I'm realizing I'm trying to test, like, 3 things, so I'm not going to change my build up every 2 seconds, because that's not consistent. So we will resume what we were doing. So we're going to go bring the Night Sky down and see how much damage the Night Sky pumps out. Because it's fun. It's fun to test this stuff. I enjoy it. It's a perfectly good use of Fever, because it determines what your guys are going to do with your Fever. Shigaraki is like... I put a meme out about Shigaraki yesterday. Oh, I made a Dark Fate. This is fine. You crashed. I'd say check that out. If you guys haven't seen that on the community tab or on Twitter. I put out a couple memes on Twitter. But if you're on YouTube, you already saw them. Okay. I mean, if you're on YouTube, I mean, where else are we? So, this Collapsing Blade. The claim is that its multiplier is going to do 11.4. I see 11.2. $11.24. Is that what you said? $11.24? I did see a 4. Whoa, that's a lot of comments. So, I wouldn't go so far as to say that the Night Sky is better, because it comes down to what attacks you're doing. So, Night Sky. So what does Night Sky have access to? Night Sky has access to Decapitated Scream, it has access to Eternal Gale, and it has access to Bristle Embrace, and it has access to the Day 10 Ryus, correct? So that's the Day 10 Ryu that comes with it. That's Mega Day 10 Ryu. Mega Day 10 Ryu hits for, what, 2 mil? 2.5 mil? Every hit's a crit, so... 3.49, so... 4 million there. That's not bad. I mean, these mobs are going to take accelerated damage, though. I wouldn't argue that Night Sky is a better weapon on the grounds that its proc chance is only 20%. It only has 1 proc chance. Its attack is like deathly lower than the others by like 200k. Or yeah, like if I equip Morning, I go up to 60k. If I equip Frozen Shadow, I go up to 67k. Now you can argue as a beat stick. If you want to make the argument that the Day 10 Ryu is really good at using collapsing blade single hit moves, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you because it is always going to cap. It's always going to do like single hit damage, and it can do like 9 mil or like a little bit more. Finn solos. Anyway, I was testing before you commented, I don't know if you were there, but the multiplier on Headless, like Headless adds more damage than the Dark Fin. I haven't got to it yet because we brought up the topic of the Night Sky, of how much it adds for damage. But we did test Dark Fin before, and Dark Fin's multiplier with 250 Dark is less than the multiplier, the added damage from the Headless. But the Headless is like, it's not like cracked like it was before, but it did add less damage. So we're going to go back, we're going to keep hitting stuff. We're going to go from there. You got to get ready for work? Alrighty, have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. Problem with testing these moves, I gotta repair a lot. Like, oh dang, I used the whole weapon. And there goes the whole weapon. But I was honestly really impressed with how strong the Ogi on the Headless is. Anyway, so Everlasting Gale can do 10, 6, 9, 9, 9. 10, 6, 9, 9, 9. As we know, we grab the Headless, and can we Passion Funeral? 11, 9, 5. 5? What the fuck did 5 come from? How do we get... Oh, it's a different enemy. It must resist dark. Okay, I was like, 5? Every hit's a crit. That's weird. 11. 11, 4. That's weird. So, I think it has the same multiplier as the Day 10 Ryu. But the damage is inconsistent. 11, 4. So, I'm glad he brought up the Day 10 Ryu, because I wouldn't have thought of it. So, I think the Headless has the same... Although it's not worded the same, I think it has the same multiplier as the Night Sky. Now, mind you, we're not using Collapsing Blade. We're just using Passion Funeral. And here, Passion Funeral like can hit cap. 11, 5, 12, 5. So that right there, that is a clear determinant that I think the multiplier's as strong as the Night Sky multiplier. So when it hit caps and it triggers, it is adding that 1.5 million damage. And there's a chance for both to proc. And when it does, it's big damage. So it adds like up to 3 mil per hit, if you're lucky. I think that's a fair assessment, right? Yeah, I think that's fair. And the thing about this is, like, it takes 0 durability. Like, it's taking how much dura? 14 durability, and we're wearing a Cielo, a Knowledge, and a Mastery. Like, that's insane. Like, the amount of, like, no dura management you have to, like, go through for this weapon is quite crazy, actually. I think that's phenomenal. The cooldown's ridiculous. The range is ridiculous. This is supposed to hit like 9 times. The 133 is probably going to hit higher. Like, this isn't the big perk, by the way. That's kind of crazy, though. So now if I go back to Scream, I haven't tried Scream at all. 12-9. Okay. So that's a move that's supposed to do damage cap the first hit. And it takes like no dura. Scream is like way better than collapsing in any way possible. So wait, was that bolt triggering? That's weird. 14-9, yeah. So 14-9, 14-9, yeah, okay, so each multiplier is 1.5 million damage. Okay, cool, alright. Okay, we're learning. We're learning. So that was a 1.5 mil. That was a 1.5 mil Thunder. I don't even think the element matters. I think they nerfed it so much that you could use this with like 0 dark and get the same multiplier. Because when I see the Thunder proc, I'm still getting max damage, and this weapon is 40 Thunder. Like, there's no way. I'm gonna go over here and like unequip mags. I want to know. It's hard though, because if I don't have dark, the moves don't do damage. But, oh, do I have anything on this that's not dark? I have Rolling Thunder. Okay. That I can do. That I can do. Because we can try to see what it does without and just see what it does anyway. So I saw a 5, but that's with the multiplier. So this should do like 4 mil. But I need to find the right enemy, so I'm not just like inconsistent. What enemy was that? Were they 2 different guys? That's the guy with the sandal hat. Or the guy who throws sandals at me. I got the multiplier again. Damn it. 4 mil, 4.15 mil. Okay, so 4.15 mil if we get the multiplier. 4.1 mil. I just want to know. 4.1. Come here, sandal boy. 5.8. 561. Seven. Yeah, that makes sense. 7. Yeah. That's 3 mil addition. That's a 3 million damage addition. Yep, that makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. 7 mil. Yeah. Yeah. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. That's weird. Because, like, if I, like, gave myself more Thunder Element or Lightning or whatever you want to call it, I would just do more damage at Rolling Thunder. The fact that Rolling Thunder is doing Rolling Thunder 6 is doing 4 mil, not bad. You're watching Fist, or you're watching this. Fist going to work. That's awesome. Like, this weapon for Spear might be the lowest durability consumption weapon I've ever seen in my entire life. Because Rolling Thunder, even with all this stuff, it ticks for 8. Oh, I see, I see. Oh, your listening work too? Cool. Right on. So, this weapon on Spear might be the lowest durability consumption weapon ever. Like, that actually, like, it's Rolling Thunder, Passion Funeral, and Decapitated Scream. That's kind of crazy. It's collapsing with the 12-9. 12-9. Wait, was 12-9 the good one or the bad one? 11-4. 12-9's the good one. That's the double multiplier. I think you'll see like the thunder ball and the dark ball. Bubble, whatever. Yeah, 9. Okay. Okay. Alright. Let me grab something else, because we used this last time. My anchor. Satsuki anchor. And get some world cleaver going. Real quick here. Die. Alright, so we have world cleaver active. 9 mil. 11. I got a hit with like Scream. 16-5. I think that's regular damage. 16-5. We couldn't get a multiplier off that world cleaver. Kind of annoying. Chimayo. Boom. 18. Okay! 18 mil. That's a new number. Like right on the dot. How do you do that? 18. 18. Okay. Alright. I should have took a screenshot. I didn't think. So that's with world cleaver. Oh, that was just regular damage. Okay. So with the world cleaver, we can pump out up to 18 if bolt trigger, I think. I think that's the high. Yeah. 16-5 with world cleaver is with 1 multiplier. 18 mil with 2 multipliers. So it is a 40% damage reduction on single hit, right? So with world cleaver triggering both attacks, we could deal. Let me get the calculator again. So that I got the numbers I need. So if we have before we could hit like 30 mil, right? So now with bolt triggers, like it was 23 plus 7 before. So with bolt triggers, we could hit 30 mil before, and that was a rare happenstance. Is he gonna attack me? Okay, no. And then now we can hit 18 with the same setup. So if we subtract 18, which is very simple math, we get 12 million. So they reduced the damage potential by 12 million. So if we take the difference, I don't know how math works, man. 2.5? How do I percentage stuff? Oh, that's right. 12 divided by 30. It's a 40% reduction. Or at least 12 mil was 40%. So yeah, it's a 60% reduction. It's fine. It's actually, well, no, it's a 1/4 reduction. They reduced it by a quarter, or 75%, I think. Because, like, each multiplier has a chance of adding 1.5 million. I wanted them to reach the target of 3 million. They divided it again. So it is, the multiplier is 25% of what it once was. 25%. I think that's fair, because before we used to do like 6.9 or something, like 6 million-ish. You'd always see the 6 number plus the 9. Yeah, so it was, before it used to be 6 million damage that it would add. And now it can add 1.5. So it's still a higher multiplier than the Darkfin of additional damage. So that is good. That is still good. And this is only the 128 version. I doubt the 133 will have a bigger multiplier, but we'll have to see. I'm under the assumption that they're the same. Like, why would they make 2 different ones? So, and also for everybody who is just joining the stream, they did reset the Purgatorium Exchange shop, and they did reset the exchange shop in the Shikibu event. So I was able to buy another scrap immediately. I bought another normal mag, I bought another hard mag, and I bought a scrap from the event in Kyoto. So I was able to get a bonus scrap. Thank you, Cyberstep. I appreciate it. That is $33. We did the math on that, how much a scrap is worth. 33 bucks a scrap. 15 scraps, $500. That's a free Vanguard of your choice. What the hell hit him? He just died. He walked into the hands, I imagine. But yeah, like, I like the concept that this is only rank 6, and rank 7 is going to be stronger. And this weapon is the lowest durability cost of any dark weapon I've ever seen. Like, these Ogis just do not take Dura. Like, if you, like, threw out, like, Passion Funeral, Decapitated Scream, and then, like, you did your Collapsing or something, like, on Twin, the additional damage is going to be really high, because it's going to have 1.5 mil instead of, like, what it did before. So that's great. Cool. So let's get out of here. 11, cool. So, like, if you had let's just say, for example, you're fighting a stationary enemy. In theory, if it adds 1.5 million damage, and it hits 9 times, it's going to add damage cap on that one Ogi. And the Ogi's on the weapon, so it's a clear association of why we would bring it up. Yeah. So if you added 1.5 9 times, you would get, if it was 10 times, it'd be like 15 mil. So it would be like 14 extra million damage on a target. Yeah, it's like a free hit almost if like nobody moves. And the Rolling Thunder is the same way. Like, you have 7 hits and it can add like up, and that's on one multiplier. If both triggered every single time, you get an extra 30 million damage on that one move for like 100 Dura, which is nice. It's great. It's fantastic. But yeah, so it was 30 mil with World Cleaver before, and now it's 18 mil with World Cleaver now. So that's cool. I don't use World Cleaver all that often. I would only need to use that if I was fighting something I actually capped. I notice a lot of players, especially during the chocolate event, they would just pop World Cleaver and use moves that didn't even hit cap. Like, they don't know how it works. And I mean, it's their learning curve. It's great for them to, you know, understand. But like, you have to use moves that cap to make it work. Like, if you're just using moves that do 8.9 mil, it doesn't matter. Like, you didn't do anything. You just wasted SP. But on things like Icicle Punishment that usually always end in a cap, it's good for that. It's good for Collapsing Blade. It's good for Punishment. You just have to use those Oogis with the moves that work with them. Like, if Vanguards could use World Cleaver, if Honda could use World Cleaver, goddamn, that'd be 30 lasers. High Leviathan, take like 210 more million damage. Brrr. Like, it'd be insane, actually. Like, what you could do with that. Where is my Supreme? I'll grab that. Cool, so Chocolate Lychee. That was with, the build we were using was a Lychee, Mastery, Knowledge, and Cielo. 97 critical with the Morning. It is 100 critical, so that was what we were rocking there. So I was able to do Palace last time, so I'm going to go try and do Palace this time. I'm not going to do anything different. I'm pretty much just going to spam Funeral and Scream. We're going to see how long that takes. Palace Oni, of course. As long as we don't DC on our way there. I don't imagine it'll be as smooth as last time. By any means necessary. I'm not a big, like, POR solo kind of guy. Like, I don't just, like, go in there, backstrike, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. I could bring backstrike, though, actually. Like, I mean, by da-da-da, I mean, like, Class and Blade stuff on Twin. I'm more of just, yeah, I'll get it when I get it. Like, I don't care. Renato, what's he doing here? Oh my god, guys. You know what this means? You can go to Chifuri and there's not going to be a stall touching her, like, ankles. That's going to be great. You should take advantage of that right now. You should get right on that. I think I had backstrike last time. So I actually will grab it. Yeah. Yeah, I did. I did have it. I mean, that's how it's played, right? Might as well use it. So we can't hit her right now or else she'd be taking damage. That was a good 10%. What did I see? Like some 2 mils and stuff? That wasn't bad. Ooh. So it's still hitting in the air. That's the most important thing. You can stack them to hit twice in the air, so that's good. Is it still hitting her? No, that wasn't in range. Oh, she went down again. Okay. I blew so much Dura using Collapsing Blade. That's ridiculous. I'll never touch a Collapsing Blade again in my life. Fuck. Ah, it's taking Dura. I have so much Dura loss. Holy smoke. Fuck, that Collapsive Blade, like, neutered my goddamn weapon. Oh my god. What do I do? Do I use, like, Way of the Spear? I don't want collapsing on this. You almost don't need it on Spear. It's like, it's so little damage. It's not worth the addition. Like, goddamn. I don't know if this thing has, like, a low health proc or anything, but I'm low on health. Oh, I'm dead. I blocked! Oh, well. These things have to go. Alright, now where were we, Kage? Oh my fuck. Keeps calling the house. So that is ticking for hits, but she's invincible. I got no SP. Okay, go down. Oh my god, Benkei. Yeah, I should not have used collapsing. That was like reaching for damage that was not worth the Dura. Oh my god. Kaguya, just sit down, please. Oh, does she still sit down on the hands? Oh, I don't know. Oh, she died in one hit? No, she's alive? That was weird how that wasn't hitting. Yeah. Oh. Oh, a seal. No, I got a Thunderquake Fuse recipe. I'll take the eye patch, the lucky box, and an ivory gem. So that's... Hey, Gamesy, how you doing? That's still good. It's not as good as it once was, but that's still decent. No, I'm not answering you, phone. I'm doing things. I'm working. I don't answer the phone at work. God damn. 75%. It's still twice as strong as the Darkfin's multiplier. So Darkfin multiplier adds 700k. Headless Morning, or Headless is adding, Dullahan Weapon is adding 1.5 million. So it is like 55% stronger, I'd say, because 700k to 700k is only 14. So it's about 55% stronger than a Darkfin multiplier. But it's more. So we'll try that again. We will not touch Collapsing Blade at all. We're just going to touch the Ogi on the weapon, and the Ogi you can get from Purg Shop for free. We're not even going to touch Collapsing at all. I can still back straight. Cool. Okay. So now here's to say, like, what's stronger, Decapitating Scream or you know, Everlasting Gale or Eternal? That's Everlasting Gale, I think. That's what it's called. Yeah. Like on the same weapon. Like I'm not about to just like put a bunch of extraction tickets and like play with it and stuff. My Darkfin's probably going to stay the way it is, just because it's like you have 2 invincibility moves. Like that's what I want. Last time was 30 million with World Cleaver. This time with World Cleaver is 18 million. The highest number I hit was like 12.9, I think. And that was outside. So we can see Funeral hitting for like 4 million in here. That's pretty good. Oh shit, wrong move. That didn't target her? Weird. Can I hit her? Do I have to target for that to hit? Or is it just not underneath her? Okay, she's not taking damage. 19 a tick. That's the most Dura loss I've ever had on this. 19. Okay, guess you're in the corner. Oh, 3 mil. Holy fuck. I'm gonna die. Okay, can you not? I'm gonna die. Ah! 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 Oh, I ate SP! No! Eat food! God damn it. Oh, that's funny. I got a mag. Is that a Neoteru? Hold the fuck up! That's a Neoteru! Oh my god! Let's go! Fuck yeah! Let's go! Woohoo! Oh, I'm hitting in the air. Get back here, woman. I'm gonna hit you some more. Haha! Oh, you don't think I'll do it again? I'll do it again. Oh, oh, oh. Fuck. Oh, this is fun. Are you still vulnerable? No. That's so cool. It hits in the air. That's so good. Like, that alone to me, the Ogi is worth the weapon. Like, that was my consensus after we were dealing with the whole Nerf nonsense. Like, yeah, it was, like, kind of busted. When I hit 13 million in here last time, I said, okay, that's enough. I've seen enough. Yeah, this is Nerf. That's bullshit. It would invalidate every other weapon choice. Yeah, I only use like in terms of collapsing. Yeah, I said like in terms of collapsing, yeah, the Night Sky would be a better Dura stick because you're just hitting it with collapsing. But with the other moves, oh man, it doesn't even compare. Man, I got a Neoteru to drop. That's crazy. Oh my god, can you sit down? Thank you. About 3 minutes, 5 minutes. I didn't touch collapsing once. I only used the Ogis on the weapon. So that's pretty good. Like, realistically, this weapon, if you got it and you put the 2 Ogis on it, you can do Palace by yourself. You can do Palace by yourself. Like, if someone gets, like, the Dark Fin, it's not the same. Now, if someone has a Dark Fin and they put Scream on it, sure, you can argue that. You could, yeah. Like, if someone had this and they had Gale and Scream, oh, they'd beat it easily. On either weapon, I imagine. But I do know that this is a hurdle for some players. Like, for the longest time, you needed, like, a 5-man party. You needed kites. You needed, you know, someone to do something or whatever. But I think that's crazy that, like, this is going to give players... And this weapon's not hard to get. Like, it's not hard to get 1. It's hard to get 8. But, yeah. Yeah, ice does work on her. You're absolutely correct. Like, absolutely. Yeah, they did. I don't think I bought the mag powders from her before, though. I might have, though. But yeah, they did. I got the scrap earlier. So for those coming into the stream late, I've done this like 2-3 times now. If I go to inventory recent, I just got a Neoteru from Palace. From a Benkei? Anyway, the exchange shops all reset. So I was able to buy a second headless Magatama, a second headless Lost Magatama from the Purg shop. And then I was able to buy 5 LTD restores from the Shikibu shop because I already bought them. And the 400% drop boosts are also restocked, but I couldn't buy them all. But there's 3 in there. And then from the Purgatory Exchange guy, I was able to get a second decapitated scream, which is awesome. Awesome. They just saved us like 6 months of waiting for it to come back. That is fantastic. So weapon was nerfed. Its damage went from 6 million to 1.5 million bonus damage. I think that's fair. I think that's fine. Oh my. Okay, so the phone that I was ignoring was my mom. She's like, "What do you want at KFC?" I'm like, "Oh, I didn't answer." So she got me like a chicken burger. So that's pretty good. That's great actually. Yeah. So yeah, I think that'll do it for the stream. I don't think there's much else to really discuss, right? The weapon, the damage multiplier went from 6 mil to 1.5. So it's about a 75% reduction in damage. Was it warranted? Yes. Did it need to be hit as hard as it was? No. I would have been okay. I would have been okay with the weapon going down to 3 million additional ticks. Or at least 2.5. If it would have been 2.5 mil, I think that would have been perfect. I think that would have been perfect for where the weapon should have fallen, or where the weapon should have been nerfed to, the bonus damage. Yes, and they did also give 5 full restores. So actually, well, there's 10 full restores between the Shikibu event and the compensation they gave. I looked at that at the start of the stream, forgot about it. So that's really cool. I think it's cool that if someone just gets the 128 weapon and they have a dark build of some sort, they can very easily solo Palace, whether it takes you 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 6 minutes, whatever. You can do it, as long as you mind the Benkeis and stuff. But I think that's great. This weapon is kind of like a Golden Week kind of weapon. I think this is like the new Supreme, the headless weapon. Because, like, the Darkfin requires you to farm, Darkfin a crap ton of times. And it's, like, time-gated. You can only do it once a week, or unless we have special events like we do now. You can do it pretty much every day. We did it every day back in January, so I'm not doing it again. I have no need of that. For any of them, really. I made, like, all the weapons, except for the Poison Toad Neurotoxin weapon, because that's just toxic of a farm. I just do Mephi for it. We can't do Elios. That's the last thing we gotta check. We gotta go check the Chifuri. That's the last thing we gotta check. So, headless weapon, damage multiplier went from 6 million to 1.5, which is okay. So basically, if you want a comparison, this weapon's damage multiplier is as strong as the Night Skies multiplier, but there's 2 of them. So this weapon's like having 2 Night Skies. And Passion Funeral, I think Passion Funeral wins the argument for the weapon. I think the Ogi is fantastic. I think it's great. I think it's worth having. It out DPS's like everybody but twins like dark options. As for like normal skills, like it out DPS's like Collapsing Blade on Spear, like over time, especially in Dura. Like the damage per Dura just wins. If you're gonna go for like speed of like, yes, I gotta go fast, and you just want to have like 3 beat sticks of just collapse, like, yeah, you're gonna out DPS it. You're gonna break all your weapons, every bone in your body, Midoriya. But the fact that Passion Funeral takes it takes only up to like 19 durability a tick, and that's only if it hits. Like, there are other moves that you can hit, like, once, and they're going to take their entire durability, like, just because you hit once. Like, I'm noticing that with Judgment Cross against Dullahan because he moves so much. You hit him like 2-3 times, and it's just like, oh, I hit him for like 6 mil, and then he's like teleporting away, and I'm still losing like 200 Dura. Like, it's kind of rough. Okay, so where is that anyway? Golden Weapon Hunt. Was Golden Weapon Hunt like a daily dungeon? Was it... Where was that? Oh, today's Darkfin Day. I didn't know that. Golden Weapon. The Golden Hunt. Is that still broken? The Golden Hunt. Normal. Does Golden Hunt only have normal? I thought you could do Golden Hunt on Hell. This is Elios. Oh, this is Golden Hunt. I thought this was Golden Weapon Hunt. My bad. So it's Golden... Like, it's not something I do, but it was in their patch notes. They talked about Golden Weapon Hunt. I honestly don't know what I'm doing. What is this dungeon? I made 250 mil on Mephistopheles yesterday. What is this dungeon? In an hour. Only normal. Okay. So this isn't Golden Weapon Hunt. This is just Golden Hunt. That's correct? This isn't... Like, I don't do Golden Weapon Hunt. Like, they talk about it. I would see it occasionally, but I wouldn't know where it is. It's not something I do. I missed? Yeah, I know it's the Ryu dungeon. It's just... I'm not familiar with it. Like, there's a big Geiso worm at the end and stuff. Came out, like, when Kentucky was around, I think. But I remember they said something about Golden Weapon Hunt being improperly, like, named. And that is a problem. Golden Weapon Hunt, like, for JP players, they can do Elios, like, whenever they want, to my understanding. And, like, our dungeon that's supposed to take us to Elios is Golden Weapon Hunt, and it just, like, crashes you. So I was kind of hoping this would crash me and I could go eat. But I didn't know this was called Golden Hunt, and there's a Golden Weapon. It's kind of confusing, actually. I guess the weapons was a dead giveaway, but I didn't know. Anyway. But yeah, so exchange shops reset. A weapon that 99.999% of players that never had got nerfed. So, you know, that's kind of a small pill to swallow. Very small. Oh, fuck, you're dead. Okay. Take these hands, boy. Okay. So, yeah, one last time. I mean, my exchange shop won't help to look at, but these came back. You can tell because I have 2 lost mags now. I bought one. I bought a second one. I never bought the cut mag, but I got one in reward. It didn't restock because I never bought it, which is not a big loss at all because you only need one for the big mag. And then the mag recipe did not come back, but the like if you had bought it, it didn't restock. But I mean, oh well, you're not going to buy 2. It's not bizarrable anyway. It's only 50 chakra, 50. Okay. Oh yeah. Headless mags are power type. You can do Avenger of Monsters on them. No one like went to go look. They're power type. So you can do Avengers on monsters. You can do anything you do in a power ornamentation. That's on the headless mags. That's the type they are. They're not typeless. You can do faded on them. You can do Avenger on monsters. You can do crosswise, all that jazz, Jabberwock. And they're purity 11, so you can probably do some untarnished weapon 3 or things like that. That's just something I found out. I figured I'd share. But yeah, I'm probably not going to grab the... because these mags reset, I'm probably not going to make... I'm probably going to make a mag and not make the twin swords for this weapon. I wanted to. I really did. I wanted to do like Backstrike, double collapsing, double Thunder Beast. I thought it'd be a really fun set. but I'm probably just going to make the Dark Fin instead. The Dark Fin twins, so I can have some. I mean, collapsing's collapsing. It would be kind of like a flex for me to have them, but the rate in which Shigaraki is acquired kind of sucks. I would rather spend all my drops and not on a mag and not farm Shigaraki. Oh my god, I did like an hour. I got like 3 yesterday. It was rough. I crashed like twice. Oh my god. Anyway, we'll see how that goes. And that's with Fever. It was rough. But yeah, but because these mags came back, I just need to farm a lot of normal, get one of these mags, get one Headless Warrior Magatama, and I can have that mag, like right now, if I wanted to. So that's pretty cool. That's really cool. But so I'm going to probably run a lot of normal going forward. Because if I can get one of these mags to pop up in reward, bam, 135 mag. So yeah, this exchange shop reset, you can get your Ogi again. And the exchange shop in Kyoto reset, you can get another scrap. You can get more Lucents. If you had bought all the mags, you can get them again, I imagine. I'm not sure about that. I never bought any. But all the restores came back. All the mag powders came back. The scraps came back. You're basically getting like a new event again with the same content. So that's fine. All right, so that's going to do it for me. As we said, the conclusion was the Headless weapon went from doing 6 million bonus damage to 1.5. So a 75% reduction. And with World Cleaver before, the biggest hit we could hit was 30 million on a collapsing. This time around, it's 18 million. So there's a 12 million differential. That's with World Cleaver and the bonus multipliers. With one multiplier, it's 165. With both, it was 18. So 165 plus 1.5, 18 million. Easy to tell. So yeah, I think it's still good. I think in terms of the Ogi, it's fantastic. Decapitated Scream, it's good. I mean, you can put that anything you want. Yeah, do with that information that you will. I think it's probably the best Rolling Thunder weapon in the game, bar none. Well, maybe it could probably compete with the Aosame, but in terms of spear or maybe staff, like the Aosame Purg is probably like the biggest competition for Rolling Thunder. I don't think I don't have any Gargoyle Purgs, but I don't know how much of a multiplier they give. But I think it's a pretty good option for Rolling Thunder. Like in terms of low durability for spear, like that's crazy. Like I could give myself like I could see myself using this weapon. I might not even put collapsing on it, honestly. It's a waste of dura. I might just put one. Like, I could see myself having, like, Soaring Shadow Strike. It's actually a good Soaring Shadow Strike weapon for spear players. I just want to put that out there from what I've noticed. Before I go, this is something that I've kind of looked at. Just something for note is that these, the Headless Corpse recipe weapon. Let's just look at Morning because I'm spear. This weapon has 100 pierce element on it. I believe it is the highest physical element of any weapon in the game. I was telling Red about this yesterday. Like the Darkfin has 80, and that's a close margin. It's very, like, you could almost say it's negligible. But something I've noticed is that it has the highest physical element in the game. Like raw physical element. 100 pierce. The sword would have 100 slice. Like we can go up to Zamba. Sword has 100 slice. Odachi has 100 slice. Axe has 100 slice. Axe has slice. That's good. No, that's not axe. That's the twin swords. Twin swords have slice. The axe has 100 slice. That's good. The spear has 100 pierce. The bow has 100 pierce. The wand and the staff have 100 impact. So axe is an impact in this case. That's kind of good for it, actually. Axe is a lot of slice attacks, so it is good for that. If double-edged cut was still a thing, this would be what you'd use it for. So in that regard, this thing as a sword, this thing does a hell of it. Like, if you didn't want to use collapsing blade on sword, this is a hell of a lunge step weapon. 2 multipliers at 1.5 mil with lunge step, and then 2 Ogis that don't take Dura. That's OP. And the same thing can be said for a twin. The same thing can be said for a bow with rapid shot. This thing with rapid shot is going to be insane, actually. I think a rapid shot corpse is pretty good. I would be interested to see like how it differs. Like you could probably run like Cursed Arrow 7 double rapid shot, but I don't. You'd have to like do a DPS test because realistically, Cursed Arrow. I mean, if you just did full Cursed Arrow, it could be interesting. If the multipliers were as they were before, oh hell yeah. But it is a good contender for like best rapid shot. It is a good contender for like best lunge step. Like you would have like a 0 Dura consumption. Like you'd have like lunge step that takes like no Dura. You'd have the Ogis that take no Dura. You could very easily like put a way of if you wanted more attack. That's up to you. Like it's interesting. So like those physical element moves, like it kind of, people don't really notice that. Like it has 100 dark, 100 of the physical element, and then 70 of the lightning. So that's pretty good. I think it's good for like if you had like ultimate. I mean, it would be disrespectful, but you could like double Thunder Beast. I mean, I don't know if you double Thunder Beast on it because the Oogie is so good. But yeah. Anyway, there's something I noticed. The physical element's really good. I'm probably gonna put Soaring Shadow Strike 6 on mine because it hits a lot. I would be tempted to see what the Ogi Soaring Shadow Strike Sublime would do on this, because that move hits like 10 times, like. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know if there's a big need for physical elements, but in today's meta, like I don't know if anything's just deathly weak to it anymore. That's a problem, but something to consider. If your class has like weak dark, like Spear has weak dark as a regular skill. Like our best dark is going to be on the Ogis, so like Soaring Shadow. Rolling Thunder could be like the way, because it's just multi-hit, like blah, 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 blah. It could be interesting, because the Ogis are providing enough dark with enough cooldown to not warrant. I don't even have to touch Collapsing Blade on this weapon. I shouldn't touch it, because if I want to like maximize my dark using knowledges, Cielos, cut mags, whatever, or the soul that I plan on making, like with given enough cooldown, especially with like Honda accessories, or not Honda accessories, sorry, Inochios, or not Inochios, Toshis. You can just like go from one dark Ogi to the next with like a 1/2 a second delay. So like this weapon is actually very flexible given how much physical element it has. The weapon also gives you, I believe, 15 crit unconditionally. You get 10 crit conditionally over 80, and then 20 crit unconditionally. 5 crit force. Should be more crit force, honestly. Should have been like 30 or something crazy. Anyway, I got food upstairs. It's been a pleasure. I can't wait to see how many people pull out this weapon in the coming week. And we'll have some fun farming it this weekend, I'm sure. So see you guys. Thanks for watching. And hopefully this helps shape your opinions on the headless weapons. If you want to pursue them or not. I think they're awesome.